TheJbeans.net.
Bonaire is a small island country located in the southern Caribbean Sea, north of Venezuela. Together, Aruba, Bonaire, and Curaçao are known as the ABC Islands. In this video, we'll provide an overview of our December 2023 return visit to Bonaire, when our ship, the Holland America Nieuw Statendam, docked in the capital city of Kralendijk, and we rented a car to enjoy some land sailing, a delicious lunch, and another visit to the donkey sanctuary. Just a quick note that if you enjoy this video, please give us a thumbs up or leave a comment. It really helps our channel. And consider subscribing so you get alerted when we add new videos. The highlight of our most recent visit to Bonaire was Daddy Bean and Jelly Bean finally having the opportunity to enjoy the thrill of land sailing. We previously visited Bonaire a year earlier, in December 2022, but the island had experienced weeks of heavy rain, which forced the cancellation of all activities at Bonaire land sailing adventures. Fortunately, the weather was significantly more favorable during our 2023 visit, and after a quick land sailing lesson and explanation of the track rules, Daddy Bean and Jelly Bean were on the track and having a blast in their individual blow carts. Land sailing features the use of a wind-powered vehicle called a blow cart, which is an aerodynamic three-wheeled pod with a large sail. The driver uses a bicycle-like handle to steer the blow cart, and a rope attached to the sail to control speed. To go faster, the driver pulls on the rope. To go slower, they simply release the rope. The wind in the sail does the rest. Both Daddy Bean and Jelly Bean said it was very easy to understand the controls for the blow carts, but it was also a bit of a workout to pull the rope tight to go fast. After about 45 minutes racing around the track along with other guests who booked the adventure, both said they had a great time but were also a bit exhausted. During our visit, the 1-hour land sailing adventure we booked was $50 US per person. And Bonaire Land Sailing Adventures offered a shuttle service for cruise passengers for an additional fee. Prior to visiting Bonaire Land Sailing Adventures at the end of our day in port, we started our day by walking to the Hertz rental car office. We used the same location we used during our 2022 visit, and we picked up the compact car we reserved for the day for $49.32 US. Also, like our previous visit, we used the Maps.me mobile app and offline maps we downloaded for the ABC Islands to navigate Bonaire with turn-by-turn directions, even though we didn't have an internet connection. Our first stop for the day was Van den Tweel Supermarket, which was located a 5-minute drive east of the rental car office. We stopped at the supermarket during our previous visit and returned to purchase more Dutch treats to try with friends and family back home. In addition to stroopwafels, speculoos, and other treats, we also purchased some fresh carrots to feed the donkeys at the donkey sanctuary. In total, we spent about $65 US for our purchase. We left Van den Tweel and drove about 10 minutes south for another visit to the Bonaire Donkey Sanctuary. Thankfully, the park grounds were relatively dry during our 2023 visit, which made for a much more pleasant experience and a much smoother drive through the park compared to our previous visit. Admission to the Donkey Sanctuary remained the same at $9 US for adults and $4.50 US for children under the age of 12. As we drove through the main park, the donkeys eagerly approached our car and were delighted by the carrots we offered them. Many of them continued following our car until they got their fill of carrots, which made our jelly bean very happy. We spent about 40 minutes driving around the main park. Then we stopped and visited the care meadow, which was home to donkeys that required a bit of extra care. While we were there, we enjoyed an informative conversation with one of the sanctuary's volunteers. After visiting the donkeys, it was time for lunch. We drove about 15 minutes north to Donner Station Hotto, which was located in a small shopping center. At the restaurant, we ordered a Donner bread filled with meat and a capsalon, which was a layer of fries topped with meat and cheese. Including drinks, the entire meal cost us $22.50 US. Outdoor seating was available in front of the restaurant, as well as on the side of the restaurant. After our delicious lunch, we walked to Luciano Ice Cream, which was located in the same shopping center. We all enjoyed a scoop of yummy ice cream for $2.50 US each. To top off our visit to the shopping center, we walked to Something Sweet candy store, and our jelly bean picked out a bag full of candy from their large wall display. After our break for food, we drove about 15 minutes north to Bonaire Landsailing Adventures for our hour of fun. Then we called it a day. With 7 memorable hours of adventures in Bonaire behind us, we refueled our rental car for just over $4 US, returned it, and walked the short distance back to our ship. If you're interested in more information about our adventures in Bonaire, we've linked to some sites we found useful for planning in the description below.